Hi, I'm Retrogaming, and this is Season 19, Volume 9. And yes, this week we should be playing this tape, but you lot had a lot of different idea, didn't you? You decided, I don't know what to think here. You decided to punish me, instead of letting me play this at the end of the season, which is awesome, with all its awesome stuff. No, you decided that I have to play game, set, and match. So because I play game, set, and match, you have to watch me for 2 episodes doing that. You're all a complete bunch of bastards, and I love you for it. But anyway, game, set, and match is what we're playing this week. So without further ado, I'm going to chuck one of these tapes in, or many of these. Look how many tapes there are. Look at this. Look. We always start. Look at these. Tapes everywhere. Anyway, I'm going to put one of those tapes into a drive, and we'll have a go and see what we'll get to from the whole thing. God, there's loads of them. Look. Gosh, look at them all. Look at them all. God. I don't know where the 10 games come from, though. This says there's 10 games. Where's the 10 games? 2 on each tape here. Oh, sorry. I made you feel very sick there. Apologise for that. Looks like 2 on each tape here. That looks weird. Oh no, it's ping pong and tennis and squash all on the same one. Oh my god. I might hit that one first, to be honest with you, the way that looks. There's a lot of stuff on that one, and there's another one with 3 on actually as well, isn't there? So there's world basketball and whatever else. So we'll do one of those sides or one of those sides. Okay, anyway, without further ado, I'll get this, your choice, into a tape drive. Okay, the tape is in the drive. I hope you're all happy. No, it's fine. Okay, let's go to our favourite though and load it. So basic and load it. Or load speech marks. This should just load this time round. I'm hoping the fact that it's a nice sort of fresh tape. Okay, this I remember this box set came from my friend Daryl. He sent me this along with a whole bunch of other things. And this is one of the sets he sent me because he knows I do like compilations. It was the value for money, wasn't it, back in the day when you were a kid and you wanted value for money? You waited for the compilation, didn't you? You bought the compilation because I didn't have the pocket money for the expensive ones, but if I could spend £10 or $9.99 or $9.95. It was always $9.95 where I lived. I don't know why. It was always $95. It wasn't $99. It was $95. It was like they wanted to make sure that you knew you were saving that extra 5 pence. But anyway, we used to be value for money though, because you get, in this case, this is 10 games, including sort of Barry McGuigan's World Championship Boxing. That's not a good start. I jinxed myself there with that one. Let's give it another try. Jinxed myself with that one. We'll give it a rewind. We'll do it again. But Barry McGuigan's. What else have we got in here? We've got basketballs, GameStar basketball, baseball from the same people. GameStar. I don't know who GameStar is actually. Could be Activision, actually. Oh, it is Activision. Yeah, I can see the Activision bit there. I still can't blooming read it. It's the biggest booklet in the world, and I still can't blooming read it. Activision. And what else have we got in here? Yeah. Barry McGuigan's World Championship Boxing is by GameStar and Activision. Basketball's by GameStar and Activision. Daley Thompson's Super Test, which was Ocean themselves. Imagine's Hypersports, we're saving that one for later, along with Daley Thompson's Super Test. We've got Squash by New Generation Software. Ping Pong by Konami. This is actually a very good version of Ping Pong. However, if I remember rightly, we've had some problems with loading this in the blooming past. Then we've got Pool by CDS Microsystems, and then we've got Super Soccer, which is Imagine again. There's a good mixture here actually. And then there's tennis from Konami, and then there's World Series Baseball. It's exciting. There's quite a lot of things on here actually, to be honest with you. Let's have a look at the instructions for ping pong. I always quite liked ping pong, but I wasn't very good at it because the bat moves with the ball and you just have to hit it, which sounds ridiculous, but actually worked really well when you start to string things together. It worked really, really well. Let's have a little look and see what it says about ping pong. The game. See, it's done that again. Making funny noises on the tape. Tape's making funny noises. Let's try it again. It's got to work. Maybe I didn't get this one. I don't know. I don't know where I got this one from. I thought I got it from Daryl. Maybe I didn't get it from Daryl. There's so many things that I've had from so many people. I'm on a bit of a mission at the moment just to get clear up a few things that I haven't got. And I bagged Gilbert this morning. I was quite pleased by that. I know it's Gilbert. You know, it was the monster, wasn't it, with the bogies and all that kind of stuff back in the day. Yeah. So Bing Pong realistic simulation that takes you to of table tennis for 1 or 2 players. Yeah, because you press enter to serve, and then there's backhand, which is X, smash, which is H. These are really weird commands. H, end cut, and then B to drive. Yeah, they're not really H, B, N. HBN and X. Yeah, they're kind of an odd set of controls, really, because you put your hands on. If you had a Spectrum right now, you put your hands on those keyboards. Even if you put them on a Windows sort of or modern day sort of personal computer's keyboard, you'll find that those keys are quite weird, especially the NBH. Yeah, it's a weird set of things. Scoring and tips on how to play. It was used to be quite good at the time, anyway. Well, I'm hoping it's going to load, though, because that could be a bad thing. Oh, look at that. There's no data in that. I'm damn sure there's no data in that. This is just one of these things that, because we haven't loaded it in a million blooming years, it's just taking its time. Establishing I don't know, a feed. I don't know what it is. I think they get dirty, you know. I genuinely think these Spectrum tapes get dirty over the time as well. Not just the head-on cleaning on your. I mean, my tape drive is almost is what I would call immaculately clean. Oh, listen to that. That's a horrible loader. That's horrible. Oh, it's one of them turbo blooming loaders. They're notoriously bad to get to load. It just, oh. It's like Strange Loop. I've mentioned this game many a times. I genuinely have only ever had Strange Loop load once in my life. I don't even think it loads properly on the on the Div MMCs things you can get, the sort of the speed loading SSD things. I don't think it even loads properly on those. I think I've only ever seen Strange Loop once in my entire lifetime, and I loaded it and I was like, it's brilliant. And I think that's the thing. In my mind, the game is brilliant, but I don't think it is. But it just didn't load on anything. It really just didn't load. It was just not a thing. It was not a loading game. It was not a game I was ever going to see on my Spectrum again. I saw it the once, and that was it. That was all you were ever going to be able to play. There's strangely enough, I was saying there was a demo that I was looking at recently. Can't remember what it's for, but basically some kind of wartime demo. Apparently, though, you play the intro sequence, and you never play it again. It's not possible to play it again. You play the intro sequence and you never play that part again. So if you don't record there and then at the beginning, you know, if you're doing like I do and recording what's going on, you'll never see that section again. Scary if you think about it. That a game has a part where you'll never see that again, unless you wipe everything and start all over again. But you never sort of see that section again. One of those things. Right, I've got a coffee. What have you got? Oh, I've got a big cup of coffee today. A huge cup of coffee. I've got him dairy milk cup today. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Come on, load. Load. Didn't have a good night's sleep last night. You know, when sometimes you just don't have a particularly good night's sleep. I was tossing and turning a bit. I basically ate very late last night, and I'm a bit like a gremlin. You know, when you gremlins, you have 12 o'clock. But of course, nobody really notices the fact that it's 12 o'clock at all different places around the world at different times. But let's not destroy the history of the gremlins with some pedantic fact that somewhere in the world it will be past 12 o'clock. But anyway, you know, gremlins aren't meant to eat after 12 o'clock, otherwise they turn into the gremlins. They come from Mogwai to gremlins. Sorry, they become a gremlin. They're not a gremlin to begin with. They're a Mogwai. And that's what they sing, don't they, as well? Mogwai sing. Anyway, Phoebe Cates in it? Remember rightly? That was his girlfriend? Yeah, I remember Phoebe Cates. Yeah, she's in the 60s now, isn't she? Anyway, Sugar. That was going so well, and then it stopped again. What are you doing? What is going on with this tape? Nothing. It's absolutely clean. Well, apart from probably being a bit old. Let's just fast forward it a little bit. We'll see if we can fast forward it, rewind it a bit, slacken it off a little bit with a little bit of movement. And we'll see if we can get this to load. It's going to load. It's going to load. You're going to watch. You're going to be forced to watch me playing ping pong. Ping pong, of all things. Yes, but anyway, Phoebe Cates, Cates, wasn't it? It was Cates, with that young chap that was in it. But you eat after midnight, you be turned into a gremlin, and then obviously they're all Mogwai, born of some kind of duplication, asexual thing to do with water, become evil gremlin once they have their scoff after dinner, after 12. Anyway, but me, bit like a Mogwai, if I have my dinner after 8 o'clock, let's just age this, by the way, my dinner after 8 o'clock at night, and then I go to bed at sort of, 10 or 11 o'clock, because I'm old and I need my beauty sleep. It's not true, not that old yet, but if I eat after it, I get terrible indigestion. No matter how well I control my sort of calorie intake and my sort of salts and sugars and all the kind of stuff that I do, I get indigestion. So I try not to eat after 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, last night I was home very late from work, and I ate about 9:30, and I knew it was a mistake, but I was hungry, so I ate, and of course instantaneously turned into a gremlin with a spiky hairdo, and felt the need to sing New York, New York, while taking over TV station. Yeah, don't feed me after 8 o'clock, it's bad news. Anyway, but yeah, one of those things that comes along. I can't believe we're so far into this, and you're just listening to me talking about gremlins while we're trying to make ping pong load. For God's sake, ping pong load. So gotta give the people what they want. They want to see me. Actually, this one's probably, of all the tapes, it's probably not the worst realistically, because we've got tennis on here. We've got was it pool on the other one? Because I'm going to do the pool and boxing, and I'm going to save Hypersports, Daley Thompson's, and what's the other one with all the other stuff on it? I think it's the Superstar Soccer and things like that, and baseball and basketball. Yeah, they're getting saved until next week. That's your treat to finish the season with. We'll finish it with those particular things and see what we're going on with. Have you picked up anything new recently for the Spectrum? I got a small bundle the other day of boxes. To be honest with you, I bought the bundle of boxes because I only wanted one of the games. And the thing is, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. I really am. I really feel sorry for them when they've been a bit battered and bruised. And if I see them getting battered and bruised, I don't think the sellers actually ever. Please don't do this. It's making squeaky noises, making funny noises again. Right. Okay. Other tape deck. It's time for the magic of the other tape deck. Let's do that. Let's do the other tape deck. I can't believe we're doing this. But I just feel a bit sorry for them. I don't think the sellers and the occasions of these would actually destroy them, but they just sort of sit there forever and go down in price forever. And I don't mind them going down in price forever. I usually wait until they are down in price forever. But I kind of feel bad for them that they don't make them anymore. And I know the box is a bit bad and a bit worn, and everybody wants it to look like it came out of the shop in the late 80s or the early 90s in the case of this particular game. Everybody wants to see that. But I'm hoping this is making. There we go. Right, yeah. So everybody wants to see that. Everybody wants to see those games as they were back in the day, and and sort of have them on their collection, sort of pristine, whatever else is. But sometimes when I see them and they're a bit battered and bruised, and I just feel bad for them, and I'm sort of like. It's cheap enough now that I don't feel like I'm being sort of, I need to pay a lot of money or whatever else. I don't feel like I've got a bad deal out of it all. So I bought a little bundle with 4 sort of the cardboard boxes, which is like double the jewel case if they were double thick, but sort of cardboard. So I've kind of bought 2 of those, but the one I really wanted out of the whole, 2, the 4. But the one I wanted out of it all was Total Recall. I haven't got to Total Recall. I don't think I've ever played Total Recall. So I wanted Total Recall, so I bought it and I added it to my collection because hey, why not? But it also came with Super Super Monaco, whatever it is. Super GP Monaco, something like that. Anyway, the Sega arcade game conversion, Italia 90, and something else. I can't remember what the other one was. It was so unexciting, I've forgotten what it was. But either way, I got that. I also picked up CRL's Olympia. It was again a little bit the inlay a little bit damaged, and I know everybody wants pristine and all this kind of stuff. But again, I kind of like the fact that they've been pre-loved to some extent. It's maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a bit odd to that. I like these pre-loved things that. Could be something or not. I still can't believe this won't load. You are really, really getting on my right. This is really annoying. It's very annoying. You hear me clicking the tape as I fast forward through. I'm looking for the next one because I think I've got ping pong somewhere else. So I'm going to see if I can find it in a second. Right. Okay. I think I've got ping pong somewhere else. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can find it for us. I think it's here. I'm looking behind me madly to see if I can see it. Don't think it came out on a Hit Squad, did it? Did it? I'm looking at the Hit Squads on the wall, see if it's there, because Hit Squad could be the ones that sometimes appears on. I know I'm sitting miles away from the mic. I apologise. It feels like I'm miles away. Where are you? That's Pro. I'm looking madly. Not seeing it yet. Hang on. I've got one more place to look. I'm looking high. You stay there. Okay, I'm going up. Wish me luck. I'm going upwards. I'm upwards. I'm up now. Hang on. I'm almost there. Aha! I have found something. Oh, what's this one? This is, where is it? The Konami Coin-Op Hits. A fantastic collection of games. And one of these, he says, looking for it desperately, is on the other side. There's 5 games you get for your money, but only 2 tapes, which basically means that on the second side, I've got to kind of fast forward through Mikey to find ping pong. But we'll give it a try. Let's just do this. Not having the best of luck, as they say. All right. Right, I've got to rewind through this one through Mikey because it's already rewound on the other side. So yeah, rewind through Mikey. Monster Arcade Hits. It says it is a Monster Arcade Hits. These are some cracking Konami games. So was Konami Greenbrier? Probably was. Now it sounds like the sound of a stupid game with its turbo loader. Yeah, that sounds like we're getting there. Ah, there's a gap. Fingers crossed. This time it's going to load. Use your powers of Zen on it. You know, your use the Force. Maybe, I don't know. Force sometimes. Ping pong. Never know if this is going to load. I only know that this is the only other place I think I've got it. I thought it came out on Hit Squad. Could be hiding actually underneath one of my other tapes. I don't quite. I see people still collecting the Hit Squad things or tapes. I don't know. I don't know how many Castle Masters there are left out there, or how many Stun Runners, or how many actual what's the other one that's a big one that everybody looks for? Oh God, I took my tongue. Darkman. I don't know how many of them are left out there. You know, I think people are now starting to sort of really struggle. I did see somebody post a bubbler the other day with effectively a copied tape, or at least a new label on it. I'm not sure whether it was copied or not. So that I don't know with that one. So I like the loader. This loader looks better, by the way, than that one on there. I don't know why they changed the loader and made it speed loader. It's just typical Ocean, isn't it? Unnecessary. Yeah, I don't know what the Hit Squad market is. A funny one. It really is. I think it's designed to drive you mad, isn't it? It seems to go insane with the whole thing. It's not one I've actually fancied getting into. What happens is you accumulate them with bundles, don't you? And if you're lucky, you accumulate some good ones. And I gave all the ones that were of any use to anybody to my friend Dave plays Retrogames, Bradley Birdsall. I gave him all the ones that are of any use to him. To be honest with you, he sent me some back, but that I could put on the shelf. The ones he couldn't use from bundles he'd got. So, but I sent all the ones that he needed for his collection that I had in mind. I think it was only Pictionary that I gave him, which is the one that's not numbered, isn't it? So I think I gave him that one. To be honest with you, I wasn't going to do anything with it. I wasn't collecting it. I had Pictionary as a big box version, so I'm not sure I needed the Hit Squad version of it. Funny collecting though. Collecting is funny, isn't it? Collecting is only done when you're kind of done with it. Doesn't necessarily have to be what everybody else thinks is done. Yeah, I think that's a good way to be with it as well, though. You don't have to need to eat every single thing. However, once you get started with something where you've had every single thing as it goes along, you kind of feel like you have to get everything that goes with it. It's a bit like, for me, it's a bit like the Evercade. I literally have every cartridge that was ever produced for the Evercade, right up to the current sort of numbers, and I've ended up pre-ordering the last sort of 6 of them because they're coming soon, and I basically need the numbers. And I love the fact that they're all there, and that they're just sort of. To be honest with you, the Evercade's well worth. If you like retro games and you still want to play them on what I would call a modern device, I think the Evercade kind of fits in nicely. It's a nice niche. They've obviously expanded that recently with the what they call the Megatech things, haven't they? Oh wow! Finally. Oh, a bit of music. Oh, coffee. That was worth it. That was worth the wait, wasn't it? It definitely was. It wasn't. Right, plus 1. We can redefine the keys. I don't know if that helps or not. Does that help? Let's do 5. So, serve, smash, drive, cut, backhand. Well, yeah, we'll try that, see if that helps. Level 1. Right, so I'll serve. And then I think I have to hit it. Like that. Like that. Oh, I missed it. That's not bad. It's not bad. Listen to them all chirping away there. Right. Oh, I just backhanded it and bashed it the other way. Never mind. Backhand basically means firing a different direction. Oh, should have changed the hands. Direction of the hands. I'm rubbish. Out. Oh, God. Should have cut that one. Oh, we got a rally going on. Oh, other way. Tried smashing it and it went the wrong way. I tell you what, I've got 1 point. Oh, I must have got that one down the side there. Cut makes it go slower at an angle. Yes, I got a point. Well done, me. Smashed it back. Well done. It's actually quite good fun. It's not. It's pretty simple to play. You get a good rally going, and it's actually quite nice. It's quite sedate. Because you don't have to control the racket as such. You just have to control the way it plays through the you know what maneuver you're using. It's quite nice. Oh, missed it. Damn. Oh, it's quite good, though. That's really good. It was worth the wait, by the way. It was definitely worth the wait to play this one. I mean, I know I say I was getting tortured by this, but I'm not. This is quite good. This is good fun. There we go. Oh. Oh, dear. I've got 2 points, though. I'm quite surprised I've got 2 points. Yeah, pretty playable. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on it, and I do think it's very playable. Yes! I scored a point. Oh, it says out, though. Oh! Oh, dear. Swung for that one too early and brought it too far across. Net. I got a point for that. You don't even get away with a net in ping pong. It's very harsh ping pong. Oh, Bobs. Pull that the wrong way. I think with a bit of practice, though, I could beat the computer, I reckon. Maybe not that way, but with a bit of practice, I think I could beat it. Oh, no. Again, hit it too early. Has he won yet? I think he gets... Is it 11 points? He's played 10? Computer, yeah, 11 points. Yeah, well, it's not... Yeah, you know what? You know what? Bit of practice, I reckon I could have won that one. Bit of practice. Is it Joffa who did that? So it could be actually at the top there. No, it's not. I think it's just because he worked for Imagine at that point in time. Excellent. No, it's pretty good, that one. Well worth playing. For all my complaints, I don't actually mind playing that one. That was quite good. So next should be, he says, I'm going to look at the tape. Tennis. Tennis is Konami Tennis, this one as well, actually. This should be okay, this one. I think I've played this one before. This one I definitely think is a hit squad that I've got hanging around. I've got Pro Tennis Tour. I don't know if that's the same thing. Oh, this tape sounds horrible. That sounds very ill. I'm going to try it in the other tape deck. Maybe it's my tape player. The one thing I've got to say about the +2 grain computer is that the tape itself the tape deck itself can be a bit. The word. No, I think. No, I was going to say wimpy, but I think this tape is. Oh God. That is bad. It doesn't feel it. Just bad loading it. Let's have another try. Oh. Sounds like somebody scratching. Oh dear. Oh. No, that's not going to work. Right, let's see if I can find Konami Tennis. That's really bad. What's on the squash as well? I've got 2 more things to do after this as well. We haven't even blooming halfway. We've got time-wise. We're just going crazy. Hang on. I'm seeing if I can get to the Pro Tennis without pulling everything off the wall. Oh no, I've got it. It's Konami's Tennis. It's not Pro Tennis. It's Konami's Tennis. I have got it. I've got it. I've got Konami's Tennis. I have actually got Konami's Tennis. Let us eject and let us pull this over here like that. There we go. Konami's Tennis. It's a rather nice cover actually. It's sort of very arcadey. I'm going to assume it was an arcade game because it's Konami. It's advertising Crazy Cars as well, of course, because the Crazy Cars is also a thing that's out there. I always kind of like Crazy Cars, even though it's probably one of the most boring games you ever played as a driving sim. I think the reason I quite liked Crazy Cars is because I think it was every 10 laps your car mutated into another car, which basically drove the same speed and drove the same way. But it changed from sort of a Lamborghini to a Ferrari to a Mercedes Benz to a few other things, and all at that time, of course, they were very much dream cars for a lot of people. They were the things that we kind of we aspired to have. These were the vehicles we all had on our walls, usually draped by some scantily clad warrioress across the sort of bonnet. But those were the kind of things we inspired to have. We wanted, these are the cars. So although Crazy Cars was just a case of driving down the road and overtaking said cars, we kind of liked it, or I kind of liked it. I think Crazy Cars 2 and 3 were much better, obviously, as they grew, and I think 2 was the one where you could change direction, wasn't it, and race across America. Whereas 1 was just literally a straight line. They Titus, I think it made it, had got themselves a little niche there. They'd found something that we all like. Yay! We fancy driving down the road like maniacs, sort of at high speeds, and we did. I mean, there's an Ocean game that only appears on, and I missed it recently. Somebody did a reproduction cover for it, or not even a reproduction. They created a brand new cover for the game. The game was is it Road Racer? From Ocean. It came on the magazine cover. I absolutely loved that game. And I could play that for hours just driving down the road overtaking things. It was one of those games where it was very easy to win, but for some reason it just held my attention. Sometimes some games do that. Sometimes the simplisticness of the game will hold your attention longer than it really should do. And that was kind of one of the games that did. I could drive for hours and hours and hours on that game, just overtaking ones. But as I say, somebody did a full ocean-style mock-up for one recently, with a nice single cassette, and they were selling it for £5, which I thought was an absolute steal, realistically. With the cassette cover done as well, with the whatever it was. I just thought that was kind of nice. I think is I don't mind people doing reproductions if they tell you it's a reproduction. I think that's the point. If it's a reproduction, I think it should be almost branded that way. There should be some mark there. Not to say it's bad, but to say it's a reproduction. Maybe reproduction in the year that it's been created. That would be fair, I think, with anything like that. I think what the problem is when people do reproductions is sell them for profit to because they look like the thing that they should be. So one of those things. One of those things. I suppose the more things go up in value, the more chance the people are to sort of, I guess, make forgeries, fakes. I don't think the Spectrum world of games is really that good, apart from possibly the exceptions of a few missing in actions and the hit squad element of it. I guess I don't know how much an entire hit squad collection would cost nowadays. If you if somebody was to buy it, is it £2,000 or £3,000 worth? Do you think? It probably is, because if you take Darkman, Stunrunner, maybe even what's it called, the Addams Family, there's nearly £2,000 in those, I would say. Thousand and a half, maybe. And then everything else. I know there's a couple of £3 sort of hit squads out there, but if you add in all the rest of it, a couple of £100 here and there for everything. Yeah, it's got to be about 3,000 for a whole collection of hit squads with the whole thing. Certainly on the Spectrum side of it, I'm sure. I expect it's cheaper on other sides. I think if you were going to do a complete collection using every micro, I think the costs would be significantly lower. But yeah, interesting thought. Right, coffee. I'm sorry, I'm not suffering enough with these games yet. I'm definitely trying to suffer, but so far this is the second one. Obviously, the first one, quite enjoyed that one. Quite a lot of fun, that one. Very enjoyable. That ping pong definitely we definitely can win that one. That's a winnable one, I think. And I'm just moving my hit squads up on the top above me. I have a feeling it's going to go badly when I put this back in again. Oh, a little bit of music. Love. It's not really love. It's the score, isn't it? 0. Right. Okay. Let's have a little look at this. I like the matching thing stuff. It's whizzing in there. Konami. 4 for options. Can I redefine the controls? Maybe. 1. Oh, can redefine the keys. 1, 3. Up, down, left, right, fire. Perfect. Right. 3 for the main menu. 1 for keyboard. Oh. Oh, I missed the ball completely. Right. Let him go. That's out. Yay, 15 all. That one's back. There we go. Pushing that way. I'm not doing very well here. It's alright. I have played better tennis games on the Spectrum. And there are much more fun games out there. Sega All Stars is quite a lot of fun if you want a good one, which is Sonic. I suppose you've also got Mario Tennis out there. Super Tennis with the NES. Classic. It's in. I'm 30 all. Yeah. And 3 sets. It's a lot of sets. Oh, it's in. He shouldn't have hit that. It was out. It's in. Game. Right. Oh God, he's aced me. He's aced me again. Fault. God, this is hard. Oh. Ow. I don't know how he's acing me over the whole thing. I'm just giving me a free ball there. Out. Game. Yeah. Let's hit that one over the squash next. Never played squash in real life. Always looks like it's being played by sweaty middle-aged men, from my point of view. I don't think I could play squash now, though. Not with my back. I think we're talking. I'm just going to batter you over the fence there, over the net. Oh, scored. Yeah, it's not the best. It's all right. I don't think you'd be disappointed with it. There is some effort been made with this one. But it's tennis, and I like tennis, but there's not a lot to say about this one. It's just it plays like tennis. It's tennis, right? Okay, let's move on. Let's see if we can get squash. I think this is Jonah Barrington squash. Never heard of Jonah Barrington, but I've seen it before. I think it was a budget. I'm sure it was a budget title before it was before it was released on the old Spectrum. But we'll give it a try and see if it loads. If not, we'll have to PlayZX it and we'll see if that works. And then excitingly, what are we on to after that? We're on to Barry McGuigan's boxing and then pool. Said that with a Liverpool accent. I'm not even from Liverpool. Konami's tennis. There's the controls. Pretty simple. Calls from the judges when it lands in and when it lands out. Yeah. Johan Barringtons. I hope there's a way to find the keys, because I can't see the keys on there. There's a lot of writing, very small writing, teeny, minuscule writing, the usual kind of writing that I really love with this kind of game, you know. Something where I can't read a blooming word of it. Don't you just love the fact, though, that these tapes, some of these things are still blooming loading after nearly 40 years. It's almost, it's one of those things, it's like, it's almost amazing that in some cases over nearly 40... It's going to be one of these stupid loaders. 41 years later, you know, since the launch in 1982 of the ZX Spectrum, some tapes are still loading. Oh, this is probably a 30-year-old tape, 31-year-old tape. But my God, we still have Spectrum games loading. How? How, you ask yourself? I don't know either. It's like magic. Floppy disks don't even last this long normally either. They're a terrible thing to try and preserve, you know. And we should be preserving these things, these programs and things like that. It's historic. It's history, because we spend much of our lives nowadays glued to a computer screen for the most part. Or our phones and other things, electronics and computers and things. They're all kind of part of our sort of our psyche nowadays. Even me, who grew up, you know, I grew up with these things, but I grew up, you know, just as I think they got interesting. But we need to remember the interesting stuff, I think. Otherwise, this is not gonna load. There's Jonah Barrington there. He's got a beautiful moustache. It's a beautiful moustache. He's a beautiful man. There we go. I knew that wasn't going to work. Let's see if we can find it on PlayZX. Where's my phone gone to? I don't know where my phone is. Hang on. Wait a sec. Let me find my phone. Find phone. Where's my phone? I don't know where my phone is. Oh my God, that's rubbish. Where's my phone? Hang on. Looking for my phone. Is my phone Oh, God. Right, okay. 1 second. I'm going to have to pause for a second because I'm going to have to go find my blooming phone. 1 second while I find my phone. I've lost it completely. I don't even know where it is. So let's put the find my phone on my mobile. 1 second, I'll be back. Okay, we're back. I found my mobile phone. I left it. I left it in the car. I should have known, but because it normally vibrates on my wrist. But of course, my battery on my phone on my smartwatch had run out. Well, you can't. You can't win them all, can you? Anyway, I lied. Basically, I did say that this was a release from what's it called? From Mastertronic. It looks like it was released by 2 other companies beforehand, including New Generation Software. So anyway, let's see if we can load the New Generation Software version. I don't know why the Mastertronic version, though, is massive in comparison. It's really large. It's like 4 minutes and 50 load, whereas it's only 2 minutes and 59 on the 2 other versions of it, which was released on. Maybe they just don't have the same loading screen or stupid something or others. Or maybe it has some kind of stupid loader. Nah, it looks like a stupid loader. We might have to load the Mastertronic version, but we'll give it a try in a minute. So we'll see what happens. So I don't know anything about this guy. I assume he was pretty big in squash circles. He was very good at squashing things. I'll leave that there. But he was very good at squashing. New Generation Software. I did actually read that earlier. Look, there's his moustache. He's a mustachio legend. New Generation Software. Yeah. Should have read that earlier, shouldn't I, really? I'm a bit rubbish. Let me see. Barry McGuigan's boxing. No, not Barry McGuigan's boxing. Let's go squish. Squishy, squashy, squish. Right, okay. Squash. Amazing techniques whereas a human voice has been actually reproduced. And it's actually his voice in there. He calls out the scores. Using repro sound. And you can put it in an ear socket and you can play it through your mics. Wow. I'm so looking forward to this. Can be played with either 1 or 2 players. You can define the keys. Excellent. I don't know how this works. I think you just... From what I've seen, whenever I've seen it in the movies back in the day, it's all about hitting a very small rubberized ball at your opponent extremely hard, which sounds like torture normally, but as I say, it seems that middle-aged men really enjoy the process of using small rackets and whacking teeny balls at each other, rubberized balls as well. I'm sure that you could get riot police to do that for free, because they would love the aiming and practice, wouldn't they? Maybe rubber bullets are a bit harsh, maybe. I'm just thinking of options here. I'm just leaving things open here. I mean, to be fair, it looks like he's actually grazed his knees. Look, the red. So he's gouged up his knees, look. Can't be very good for your knees, because it's like a little square box, isn't it? It's like a little square box where people can watch like a goldfish bowl, because for some reason it's glass on the other side of it. Almost always the ones I've ever seen of squash courts. So it's like 4 walls, top and a floor, and 1 glass wall in it. Yes. Anyway, okay. Easy. Number of matches 1. No. Oh, here we go. Left, right, up, down, fire. Computer, yes. Enter player. Do I have to use the cursor key? Oh, I do have to use the cursor keys. Right, of course I do. Because it would be stupid to just be able to type it after pushing all the rest of the buttons in there. Be able to type it on the screen would be beyond the realms of stupidity. There we go. And Demon. There we go, versus Spectrum. Server Spectrum. Go on, Spectrum. Not up. Not up, love. Okay. I didn't hit it. Not up, love 2. Right, okay. I swung for it and I missed it. They look like little ninjas. Rather than being like little men, they're like little ninjas. Look at the way he moves. He's like a ninja. He's a machine. I've not hit one back yet. Was that it? Little ninja movements. Come on. Oh, I got it! Yay! Oh, you got above the red line. No, not up. I don't know. I don't know how you score this, but yes, I hit. No, I was him hitting it. I thought I was hitting it there. Why don't I get a chance to hit the ball? Why is he always hitting the ball? What's that about? I told you it was like a white wall with a room for the middle. Oh yes, I didn't. I've hit one ball, I think, and that's it. Match the spectrum. I didn't hear this voice though. Did you hear the voice? The voice? Right. Okay. One match. Change controls. No. Change players. No. Let's have another go. I want another go. Spectrum gets all the hits though. Why don't I get any hits? Oh, he is speaking. Hang on. I've missed this. He's speaking. I'll turn the volume up. 3, love. I've got it. 4, love. 5, love. Yeah, okay, fair enough. The sound effects are so worth it. I am rubbish at this. I'm just not ninja enough for it, am I? Oh, that was. Oh, I got it again. I don't know whose turn it is, but it's not my. Oh, just. Oh. I am so good at this game. Match ball. Here we go. Match ball. Hit me with your balls. He's hit me with my balls. I feel I've had enough of that one. Let us move on from Jonah's match balls. Match balls for you. Right. Okay. Let's put this in. It should be Barry McGuigan's. I can't. He did some boxing, didn't he? He did do some boxing. I remember him boxing for a bit. I can't. Do you know what? I don't remember an awful lot about Barry McGuigan. I mean, I know was he a world champion? Was it middleweight? Was it lightweight? Let's see what it says something in here. 2-player game, circuits, boxing, contenders, circuits, abilities, agility, stamina, training camp, ringside. All right. Well, it seems to be a bit where we do some boxing. Uppercut, cross, neutral position. Uppercut, cross. Yeah, there's not a lot. Don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's load. We're on a different tape this time round, so we're on a slightly different tape from the last one. So fingers crossed we won't. Oh God. We won't have broken that. Sorry about that. That was me catching one of the springs on my microphone. I don't know if you heard that or not. You probably did or didn't. I don't know. One of the two things. It's either you did or you didn't. If a tree falls in the wood, does it still make sound? That's what we're all about here. Trees making woods sound nice. So confused. You know the one that always annoys me though is Frank Bruno's boxing. That one just never wants to load. I think it's loaded once, twice on what's on the tape, but it just doesn't. If you're not running a 48K Spectrum, it just knows the difference and it just doesn't want to play. It really doesn't. It's like I am not loading for you or anybody ever in the world. Ocean, the loader is just ridiculous, mate. Really is unnecessary and stupid. I don't think it's any quicker to load. It's quite a deep tape, this one, though. I'm wondering where we're going to get to with it. I mean, it's weird though. The other side's got pool on it, and pool will be 16K if that. That'll be it. CDS's pool will be a 16K game at the outside. It won't be any more than that. Oh, it's Barry McGuigan. For a minute there, so I thought it said be Amy. I was like, what's Amy got to do with this? It's not. It's Barry McGuigan. Championship Boxing. Activision. These are the days. This is the days before Activision pulled out of the United Kingdom completely. Do you remember that? I remember Activision pulling out. I was very upset because at the time, Activision had created Ghostbusters, and I was a big fan of Ghostbusters on the Spectrum. Absolutely brilliant game. Loved it. Had a special version of it. Eventually bought the Ricochet re-release. I think that's Ricochet was Mastertronic re-release. Even included the Amstrad version of it. It was so cool. It had the Amstrad version on the other side. You know, it was one of the flipper tapes where you had Amstrad and Spectrum on the same tape. And imagine that. If you had a friend with an Amstrad, they'd be like, "Can I borrow that too from your house?" Of course you can, my friend. You've seen the superior firepower of the ZX Spectrum. Now you may take it and put it on your lowly Amstrad machine from Mr. Sugar. It's like it's a Death Star, isn't it? Evil laugh there. Oh, the poor old Amstrad. It's a beautiful graphics when it was allowed to play properly. When they didn't just take a Spectrum game and convert it because it was the same processor. I mean, let's remember it was the Oliver twins who used an Amstrad 6128 to create many a Spectrum game that they imported over with a device of their own making. They took their Amstrad games and created on Amstrad because it had a better keyboard than the Spectrum, and transferred it over. I'll be honest, anybody who spent any time programming on the Spectrum, that would have been hard work. I mean, didn't Matthew Smith himself use a TRS, which is effectively a PC computer of sorts, to create the code for Jet Set Willy and Manic Miner, and then inject it into the Spectrum? I believe he did. Right, okay, let's push a button. Oh. Oh, here we go. Up, down, left, right, fire. Yes, I don't think I've ever played this. A one-player game. Get Boxer? Let's get a Boxer. New Boxer. Oh, here we go. Oh, what am I choosing? What I look like? I can choose what I look like. Oh my god, it's early game of the development of it. Long shorts, bald hair. Oh, what am I going to have? I'm going to have short hair. I'm going to have... It'll have to be blue, won't it? Cyan. Style dancer, boxer. Mixed. Slugger. Bulldog, dancer. I'm definitely a dancer. I'm a dancer. Nice, erratic, hot-tempered, loudmouth. Loudmouth, that's me, isn't it? Yeah, loudmouth. That's me. New pro. Not new pro. I've got to choose who I'm fighting for, I guess. Select opponent. Cannonball Corby. Accept. That's my work. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. I'm hitting him. No, it's not. I'm not moving the character, by the way. I'm just pushing the buttons to punch. I've done it. Knocked him down. Wow. Oh, I'm down as well. Oh, okay. I didn't know I was even that hurt. I'm punching him in the face, square in the jaw, hit him in the jaw, hit him in the jaw. Roundhouse, roundhouse. Punch him in the jaw, punch him in the jaw, punch him in the jaw. I've never played this. I definitely not. It's always been Frank Bruno for me as the one to play in the Specky. I've never played this one before. I've got stamina for this. Go on. Yes, punched him. There we go. He's got the same colour pants on as me, though. Why would he get the same colour pants? There we go. Oh, yeah. Punchy, punchy, punch. Lovely piece of work. Look at that. I'm all action. Round 1 is over. It's ecstatic. I've got loads of stamina left. I've got quite a lot of endurance. I scored more points in the round than he did. That's excellent. You score points basically for throwing punches. And that what connects as well. Oh, endurance is not top screen, look. Ah. Ah, I see. Oh, his endurance is getting battered here. Right, okay, so the left top and left and right hand corner is the endurance. It's actually alright. I can see if you were a boxing fan, you'd quite like this. You'd kind of, building up to the sort of the process of fighting your opponent and whatever else it is. He's down. Beautiful bit of work from me. We're trading blows. Down 8 endurance. He's got 11 left. My strength's really low, though. I'm still winning on points. I'm still winning on points, but only just. Come on, hit him in the face. Trying to just get a bit of the old pugilism going. Yeah. So we can. Oh yes, take a bit of that in the stomach. Boom. Come on, down again, please. There we go. He's down again. Beautiful. Seems we get to 7 endurance to go down. I like the use of the flashing in the background on the sort of crowd. Oh, I've won. 3 knockdowns and it's a TKO, that'll be. Total technical knockout. Is pleased. I enjoyed the fight. By knockout. Yeah, I won. That's all right actually. I'm not sure what I was expecting from that one. Do you know when you put something on, you're not sure what you're expecting from it. That actually turned out to be all right. I can imagine that's quite a good boxing. Oh look, it's only one game. Oh, you can choose the same. Ah, you say choose the same boxer and then build up to the next level. Look. World Champion Barry McGuigan. How you work your way up to fighting Barry McGuigan? John Cutter. There he is. Mixed style. Slow recovery. And then you choose what you're going to try. Kind of like that. That's kind of good, that, actually. I kind of like that one. Because you'd have to choose what stats you were building up and everything. That's kind of good. Right, okay, so this should be cool. This is our final one on the 2 tapes that we've done thus far. Next week we're finishing off with, I guess, Hypersports is going to be on the end of the list there, because I really do like Hypersports. But I have plugged in, just in case, or I'll plug in next week as well, the Sinclair joystick, the joystick of shame, the one with the fire button on the top and the... well, just the lack of movement. But somebody suggested to me, I can't remember who it was in the comments, why not turn the joystick upside down and waggle the top part? I'm not sure how well that's going to work, but we'll give it a go. I'm just waggling my joystick right now. It's very nice. It's a strange thing, the Sinclair joystick. It really is. They're very cheap, aren't they? They're not nice. Fire button on the top. I mean, as a grip-wise, it's not bad. The old rubber suction cups on the bottom, as usual. Yeah, suction cups on the bottom so you can stick it on a surface. I don't know about anybody else, but I did that kid thing. You know, I got a bit of timber that my dad had left in the cellar or in the shed or something similar. And ASL enter Michael Am. We've played this before. Yeah, this is the one where you move around the edge. You get the speed here. Like that. Boom! Smash those balls. And then you move around the edge to make the shot. Oh, yeah. Score 20. Lovely. You move around the edge to point where you want to shoot it to. Sounds like 3D Death Chase. Death Chase has the same sound. Oh. No. No. It's not awful. It's not brilliant. If you got it back in the day, you'd have been impressed with it. The physics would have been a thing for you. You'd have been like, wow, the physics are awesome. Oh, that's right, because I've now chosen blue. I have to hit blue. Yeah, hit blue or die. Doo-doo. One shot left. I'm rubbish. Yeah, no, it's not too bad, really. It's not, as I say, not going to set the world on fire, but it's not awful. But anyway, right, I've been your host, Retrogamer Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you next week as we finish off this game, set, and match. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.